Hi class, I'm José Adrián Durán Solano, and I'm going to talk about drugs and teenagers. The topic is a fatal addiction. Okay, in my point of view, I don't think that if governments legalize the drugs, they will control the problems that society has at these times. Why I say that? Because the problem isn't only the adults. Now the teenagers, they consume a lot of drugs. I think they consume more than adults. I think that teenagers consume a lot of drugs because of their freedom, because their parents, they don't pass the time that they need to pass with them, because they are working or doing I don't know what. Almost all of the time is working. Okay, a big example of the legalization of drugs is Holanda. They can have drugs. I think they legalized the drugs, but I don't know when. The consequences of that is they have positive consequences. They reduce the delinquency and many other things. But I think that in South America, if the country of South America legalize the drugs, they won't have the same results, because here in Latin America, and here we have different cultures than the people from there, from Europe, and I don't know, maybe the results will be different, maybe bad and positive, we don't know, but I don't think that it could be a good result for us. Okay, drugs are an addiction. If you consume drugs and you like it, it's very difficult to stop of consuming that. That is the problem that Scott Douglas had. He tried it, he consumed it, and then he became an addictioner of the drugs. So that's why when he went to jail, he was like 5 weeks without drugs, and when he go out and he consumed again it, he died, because his organism was accustomed. That's why you have to be careful with drugs. It is very dangerous. How I said before, it's very difficult to legalize the drugs, because I don't think that everybody wants to legalize drugs. Maybe the fathers, they don't want their sons consuming drugs in the streets, in any place. I don't think the people will like that. So that's why I say it's very difficult. What make the drugs? They cause problems in your mind. It affect a lot in your brain. When you consume drugs, you lose your neurons. It causes a lot of things: family problems, fights. Maybe you will go to jail, because when you consume drugs and you want more and more drugs, you can start selling your things to get money, and then to buy drugs. There is a lot of example of people that they had a lot of money, and to consume drugs they started to sell all their things, and now they don't have nothing. So that's why drugs cause all the problems. So some people use it to medicinal, but I don't think it is good. So that's why I think education is a big thing that we have to make for teenagers, because if we educate the teenagers from now, they will be a professionals. They won't have time to consume drugs, and they will be better for society, for the future of the society. So that's why teenagers have to avoid the drugs to become professionals in their future life. Thank you. That's my audio journal.